Hello, back with another one.
Hello, I'm Devina Sofi.
Hello, I'm Nadia Permata Dayanti. And I'm Nutriati Amalia Abdillah.
Hello, I am Naisha Sejarah Madita.
Hello, I'm Najwa Rehadatul Amir.
This time we are jumping straight into international trade in economics. It is all about absolute advantage and comparative advantage. So without any further ado, let's crack into that theories. Also, let's roll. Alright, let's break down absolute advantage first. The theory is simple. Export those goods and services for which a country is more productive than other countries. And import those goods and services for which other countries are more productive than it is. Quick example. Suppose only two countries, India and Indonesia, and only two goods, rice and wheat. And one factor of production, labor. In India, 1 hour of labor can produce either 6 of rice and 2 of wheat. While in Indonesia, 1 hour of labor can produce either 1 of rice and 4 of wheat. So from this table, India has an absolute advantage in the production of rice, while Indonesia has an absolute advantage in the production of wheat. Get it? From this statement, for TOC or theory of trade in India is 6 rice for 6 wheat. And also for Indonesia is 6 wheat for 6 rice. Then how to adjust from 4 wheat per hour to more than that? So 6 wheat in Indonesia can be traded for 6 rice in India. Well, by allocating scarce labor in Indonesia to produce wheat that is more productive than others and then trade it. Therefore, Indonesia, which previously produced 4 wheat per hour, with more productivity, in 6 hours, Indonesia can produce 24 wheat and trade the other 6 wheat to India to get 6 rice from India. So for Indonesia's opportunity cost, it has a profit of 6 rice from trade with India and 18 wheat from its own productivity. As for India, previously India could only produce 2 wheat per hour. When it trades with Indonesia, it gets 6 wheat. Which is the profit for India is 4 wheat more. Here are the trade results. In a sense, India specializes in the production of rice for trade, and Indonesia specializes in the production of wheat for trade. Now, let's shift our focus to comparative advantage. The theory is produce and export those goods and services for which it is relatively more productive than other countries, and import those goods and services for which other countries are relatively more productive than it is. Let's take for the quick example. Suppose only 2 countries, India and Indonesia, and only 2 goods, spices and gold, and only 1 factor of production, labor. In India, 1 hour of labor can produce either 9 of spices and 5 of gold. In Indonesia, 1 hour of labor can produce either 10 of spices and 8 of gold. So from this table, Indonesia has an absolute advantage in both of the production, which is gold and spices. From that, we can conclude that Indonesia has a comparative advantage. If we look at the table again, for India, it will be profitable to trade from spices to gold in Indonesia. The profit India makes from its own gold production is 0.56 gold per spices, while the profit that India gets from the production of gold in Indonesia is 0.8 gold per spices. So the profit earned by India if it trades spices for gold in Indonesia is 0.24 gold. And for Indonesia, it will be profitable to trade gold for spices in India. The profit that Indonesia makes from its own production of spices is 1.25 spices per gold, while the profit obtained by Indonesia from India is 1.8 spices per gold. So the profit gained by Indonesia if it trades gold for spices in India is 0.55 spices. Here are the trade results. In a sense, India specializes in the production of spices for trade, and Indonesia specializes in the production of gold for trade. And that's alright about absolute advantage and comparative advantage. Stay curious and catch you in the next one. Thanks for the attention. Cheers!